Hi everyone, and welcome to Module 2. Before I look at that with you, I just want to give some comments about Module 1. Really enjoyed the introductory blogs. You've done so many interesting things, and it was great seeing how many people know each other and how open you are to meeting new people too. So thank you for your participation in that. I'm looking at the quizzes and the journals, and some of you maybe feel a little bit worried about where you are. Don't worry. Everyone is exactly where they need to be, and I will be giving people some individual feedback on your journals over the next couple days. I did change an assignment for this week based on kind of what I wanted to do with detailed reading, because I realized this is actually a really important thing for us. And so, and that was the subject of the LIP section 1. So that might have felt a little bit dense. Again, it depends on how familiar you are with that. That was the assignment you did in 605A about the Karner butterfly. So we want to get into a little bit deeper with that this week, and also in class next week. So let's get into Module 2, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay. So remember we were talking about theory, and we talked about scaffolding. This is a really key thing for you to understand, particularly with your work with ESL students, and I want you to look at it from a kind of a specific way. And okay, so there's a reading, which is this Rose reading, as well as this NCG chapter 4. There's kind of sort of two things going on this module. One is this reading and this discussion, and the other is your language investigations, which goes with this reading. And sorry, I've got a cat here. The discussion board is going to be open. It's actually open now. You've got a Friday deadline on that. So kind of planning about how to do that around your weekend is something that you need to think about. But let me show you where that is. So this is that paper here. And read this carefully, and you'll see my rationale about kind of why we're doing that. And again, it's from some things that you were writing. I really want to make sure that we're meeting your needs here with this course. So after you read that, you're going to go to the discussion. Don't worry about that. Where did I put the discussion? Is there no link to the discussion? There's no link to the discussion. Stop. And welcome to Module 2. Before I show you about that, just want to comment on your work in Module 1. Your blogs were amazing. It was so interesting learning about you and the different journeys you've had and experiences. It's just incredible. And so I'm so thrilled that you're all here and studying this material. You might be a little worried about your quizzes and your journals. I've had a quick look through all, and do not worry, everyone is where they're supposed to be. Not an easy first week, I know that, but I really wanted you to kind of get in and get going with this material. And I'll be responding to each of you individually through your journals to kind of let you know, to give you some more direct feedback. So that's coming. Also with the LIP, the first section was on detailed reading, and that might have felt a little bit challenging if it's been a while since you were in 605A. If you just did 605A, it probably felt okay. You did an assignment about most of you probably did the Karner butterfly assignment, which was detailed reading, but the new part was the teacher moves probably for you, the prepare, the affirm, elaborate, and those moves actually are what I want you to get from this and to take away. So because of that, I found a reading that I want you to do this week that is going to really focus on that. And we're also going to spend some time in class on this as well. Okay, Module 2. Some of you might have already had a look. I've made a few changes, so go back in again. Okay, there's two main pieces to this module. One is this understanding of scaffolding through the teacher moves and through detailed reading. Second is keeping going with your knowledge about language. So you're all going to be teaching English, And so we're going really deep with your understanding of English and how it works. So the next part of the LIP is probably going to be new for everyone. I'll talk more about that in a second. So with the first one, there's an article and a discussion. So let me show you down here. And here, again, here's the article. And I think you're going to find this, I think you're going to really enjoy this article. It's written for teachers, and it is about scaffolding and detailed reading. Okay, then you're all in groups in this discussion board, and I will show you those groups in a minute. And as a group, you should answer the 4 questions here. And these are questions from the readings. Now you can decide how you're going to answer those, and there are some options here. Again, the articles, it's the same article, it's kind of redundant here. Anyway, click on discussion board here, and you're going to see there's 3 groups. If I made a mistake and didn't put you in a group, please let me know. When you're ready to post something to your group, you're going to, let's see, you're going to click on here, and that should take you to a place where you can add a thread. Let's see. You're in the forum, and we need to create forum. No, that's not it. You guys might find that you're stuck doing this as well. Okay, there we go. Click on that and then create thread. And that is going to give you the opportunity to write. And the idea is that you're going to write basically, like, here, again, here's some ideas, but you're going to post a couple of times in here. So you're going to have an initial post and a response post. And through all of that, you're going to kind of cover the material. Don't forget to submit your thread. Okay, let me go back here and back to here. Okay, so that is the time-sensitive part of your work here. I realize it's Labor Day weekend. I've done the best that I could. It's an 8-week class. So we kind of have to work with that. Let's go back here. Again, you can start going on this now. Friday is your deadline to make your initial post, and then sometime over the weekend, kind of go in 2 or 3 times, and you have till Tuesday on that. So if you decide to go far away and be off your computer, that's okay, because you can get in here and then get in back here. I think this is really going to help you understand. I think this is going to make you feel less anxious, this whole part here, and to use each other as a resource, because you all know a lot. Okay, so that's the first part. Second part is getting into this new part of language for interacting with others, which is also called tenor. And the way I would advise you to do this is skim through this chapter, but as you know from 605A, it's kind of like a reference manual. So get kind of familiar with the first part of it, and then get going on your LIP, which is section 2, and then go back and forth using the Green Book as a reference. So I have the answer keys already here for you. They're right here. That was the old one from 605A. So again, you can work back and forth using these answer keys and learning the material. Again, in class on next time we have face-to-face, we'll do some practical things with this knowledge. But again, this is just get into figuring out, learning more about English, which is your job. Okay, something that this grading schema is here. I was kind of buried before, and I wasn't sure whether it was there, but it is there. And I think that's everything. So let me know if you need anything. And I will be I'll be kind of coming in and out of your discussions, mainly on Friday, and then also kind of Monday, Tuesday, because I'm going away myself, but I will be checking in. So if things aren't working, get to me before Friday night, or get to me before Friday night, but then I will be looking and responding a little bit to your discussions. Okay, thanks, and I look forward to seeing what you come up with for this module.